Hey everyone, today is August 1st. Do not know why I keep saying that, but I do. Hang on one second. I do have Pandora playing again. I'll keep me focused, not so much calm down. Might have the wrong station on actually. But this is just a journal, what I done today type thing. So, my mood is kind of edgy today. I definitely feel on edge. My mind is just racing. I got 1,000 thoughts going on. Last night I was rather lethargic. I don't watch my videos. I just do them when I post them. Because I know if I watch them, I'm gonna critique it too much, and then they're not gonna get posted. So I don't watch them. But I know I was depressed, but I believe I had some external influences that actually was causing that. I'm sorry. Look at the eyelash. So today's the complete opposite. Beginning to feel like I'm full of energy. I know I'm not. So I'm trying not to actually do that much. It actually feels like I'm shaking inside. I know I'm not shaking inside, but that's the way it feels. So I think the bipolar diagnosis is pretty on point. I do believe I was self-feeding myself denial, I guess is a good way to put it. As I mentioned last night, I just want to be normal, and having anxiety and bipolar and depression and PTSD and multiple personality issues, not full blown, it's borderline multiple personalities, is not what I would consider normal. I mean, to me, normal would be like having none of those issues at all. None. Anxiety I can kind of handle, but not at this level. It's to the point where it's full blown and you feel like you're gonna have a freaking heart attack. Those kind of panic attacks. The kind where you have to use a bag to breathe, which I have not done that in years. So, all the stress that I've been talking about is actually, it's like wrapping me in a freaking cocoon, and I just cannot get out. It is extremely overwhelming. I do not know how to handle this, so I hate to say this, and I'm kind of fidgety. I'm sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. I'm trying to calm down. It's really not working, and it is about an hour before my client test, which I might take it early, just for the hell of it, so I can calm down just a little bit, which really doesn't help with the mania. It makes you feel sleepy, which was the lethargic feeling when I did my video last night. I had actually taken my Klonopin like 5 to 6 hours apart for each one, so it just kind of, if you take Klonopin, then you kind of know that the peak is about 4 to 5 hours, like somewhere around there. So I was taking like back to back to back, so by the time I got around to nighttime to do my videos, I was like completely just whoosh. Today I actually got up a little bit earlier, and of course this is a therapy day, so I will make a separate video for therapy. I also made one for anger, just to catch up on that. So this is just the way that I feel today. Anxious. I feel like I'm on a cliff. I feel like I want to start a fight just for the heck of it, and I really know I shouldn't. So I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Yeah. I'm taking my phone, and I'm sorry, you guys. You gotta I don't think this is the first time you've actually seen this, so don't be surprised. And yes, I check every pill I take. I'm supposed to have it. I've actually, sorry. I actually have a friend or two in the past actually switched my meds for something else. Especially my Klonopin, they switched it for something else that looked like it, but it wasn't. At the time, I was taking not the white ones; it was like the yellow-colored ones, and they were actually selling them. So ever since then, you know, I check the bottle, see what it says, and I make sure that each pill says the same thing on both sides. It's kind of a little OCD-ish thing I got going on for the past year or so. So yeah. And if I'm talking fast, it is a little, I feel extremely, hyped up a little bit. It feels like I just have to do something right now. I do not know how to explain it. I'm trying to actually relax, stay calm, and it's not really working that well. You know, I actually was doing good, like before I went to therapy, so like after therapy, she just gave me more shit to think about, on top of what I'm thinking about already, and it turned out to be a damn nightmare, I'll tell you that much. After I left, I was totally freaking, so it messed me up, because I had just taken my Klonopin for my breakfast session, and I couldn't take it till about 4 or 5. Actually, like more towards 5 than 4. My therapy today was from 3 to 4. So when I left, I was like just totally freaking the fuck out. I actually talked to my husband, which I don't think most of it actually got stuck in his head. He did turn off the radio though. So I think he just kind of let me talk, and he just kind of sat there quietly. He started to get hostile towards the end of our conversation, and he started to express his feelings about stuff and how he agrees I need to go to the hospital, especially just from his point of view, just for the anger. I need some help because I'm taking in, I'm not sure where it's coming from. Again, I have a shitload of stressors, like all at the same time, and I obviously cannot handle stress. Actually, I've never been able to. I just kind of stuffed it. I don't stuff anymore. I will say that much. So it's like trying to multitask the worst things imaginable, and it's just not working. Wow. So I did get some off today. I did talk about therapy. I talked about my daughter's adopted family. Even if I say foster, adopted. They actually, it wasn't a foster home, but they did adopt her. Again, I don't care if you judge me. I really don't care about that. I did what I thought was best for her, and considering where I live, it's not the safest neighborhoods. Actually, I don't even feel safe here half the time, which I believe is part of the reason why I don't go outside the house. So, yeah, and they can provide for her more emotionally right now. I myself am like a nervous wreck. I got so much going on, and she is actually one of the biggest stressors. It actually hurts. The last time I saw her, it was like, you know, I got to see my baby and her little dimples and her long little princess hair, which she actually got a haircut, like, not that much, but just like a little trimish type thing. And she is so grown up, I just cannot believe it. And it sucks, because I'm glad that they're doing it. Her adopted family, but it's kind of like you get to see her, and then like she's like ripped away again, and Yeah, it's like ripping your heart out every single time you see her, which has just been the one time. And amazingly, after that one, I told my husband, like, I don't think I can do this every month. There's no way. No way. I don't, for my health, I don't think I could do that. I don't. I'm sorry, my throat was still icky because of the allergies. But, it's like, when she got placed in foster care, I like lost a big piece of myself. Then she got adopted, and like it's like my whole life just came to a complete halt, and I'm stuck here, and I have no idea what to fucking do at all. And it is driving me. I am actually going freaking nuts from this. I have no idea what to do with my life anymore now. So I seem extremely confused, and I'm taking it out on everybody in the anger issue mode thing. And when we actually did get to see her, when she's back in June, we did not see her for July. I'm not going to get onto that. I'm trying not to stick on stuff that upsets me. But, yeah, it actually hurt like hell to see her go. I'm like, can I really do this every month? I mean, I know she's my child, and legally she's not my child, but she will always be my child. Hope that makes sense to a lot of you. And it is like a horror film that just plays over and over in your head. Like, if I could just have her back, it'd be so much better for me. And I cannot think like that. I have to think about her first. In my mind, I did have her kind of young. Dear God, did I? Oh my goodness. Hang on a second, let me think. So, I'm thinking. Hang on, oh my goodness. How when I was 24? Yes. So, wow. To me, that's young. I know to some people it's like, not that young. Not what I had. I tend to plan out my life in advance, like my 5-year plan, 10-year plan type thing. And, my whole plan was actually to get away from this person I was staying with who's violent as hell. Actually, save up money, move towards, I said I was going to move to Queens, which is not too bad where I chose to stay. And go to college out there. It just didn't work out that way. And to make it short, I'm just glad that she is where she is. Even though, her family has changed a little bit, her new family. I know before they were just the foster parents, they were actually more talkative and polite and concerned about stuff going on, from my point of view. And since she got adopted, they're kind of like snappish and stuff like that. And again, they did say that they would keep in contact and all this and that. And that has not been happening. I actually arranged the visit for June. They did not call July, and it's August. I did email the pictures, I think I've mentioned this, of what stuff that she has that was not taken from this house by a certain somebody. And at first I sent it to the one I thought it was, which was completely wrong. And excuse me, they actually all came back to me with a failure notice. And I'm like, okay, wrong address, kind of freaking out. So I waited a couple weeks to see if maybe they might call to ask, you know, what's going on, have you got your stuff together, so they didn't. So I got in touch with them, and her new female parents, I can't say that word yet, sorry you guys, she actually gave me her address again, but the correct one. So the messed up part is that I sent it to that address, and she said that she still hasn't got the pictures. I did text her today, actually in the waiting room for therapy, just to, I had some spare time and I thought I would try to see if maybe she would answer. And she seemed kind of snippy, kind of like I caught her off guard. And it's like she didn't actually want to have the conversation at the time. Basically, she just wanted to know what I needed. Like, that was the first thing she asked me, what do you need? And I'm like, the first thing that popped into my head was a hug from my daughter. Seriously, just one hug. And I almost started crying, and then my therapist comes out, and I'm like, oh, thank God. So, yeah, that's how she answered me. And I'm like, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? You know, what's going on? So I got all these things playing in my head right now, and I'm trying to focus on one, and it's totally hard to do. Seriously, I feel like scrambled eggs upstairs. Mushy, jello, squishy junk is just bouncing all over the place. So I do believe I'm having a manic phase. I did not want to believe I had bipolar. I just thought it was like severe depression with like a little bit of anger on the side or something like that. But again, the more that I went through some journals in the past, and I keep track of my mood swings, and when I do have outbursts, and everything along those lines, there is a certain pattern to when, like, I get like angry, and then like I get depressed, and then I get hostile, and then I get kind of hyper. And I've only been off the Topamax for about 6 weeks. So this is the second cycle. So it's like I'm not having my normal cycles. It's more like rapid cycling, which is totally, it freaked me out when I finally kind of pieced it together. So I'm actually in my second cycle in 6 weeks, I'm sorry. And it blows, it really does. So honestly, I will not be posting a video for a little bit. I know I did the anger video tonight, and this one, which is my journal type thing, just catch up on a day thing. And if I can get in touch with my husband, he's actually supposed to be up here with me. I asked him for support, so I wouldn't totally lose it. And like I mentioned before, he's never there when you need him, and he's not here in the room. So I don't know where he is. First he said he was across the street, so fuck if I know where he is. I've called him like 4 times, not answering his cell phone. Being a total fucking douchebag. Again, I cannot depend on him for support. It's just me depending on myself. And it's actually hard to depend on yourself when I can't even keep one thought in my head for like more than a minute. Wow. It feels like it's been an hour and it's like 19 minutes. Holy shit. Whoa. So I'm going to try to make it through tonight. I am actually going to pack a bag. I am not lying. I am not wearing hospital clothes again. I'm going to bring my own. I got like black leggings type things, but they're kind of big because I lost weight. And I'm actually going to take all those and my tank tops, which I need to do a little bit of laundry, and take, you know, undergarments and stuff like that. Like, just some necessary stuff. Actually pack it into a backpack and just say, hey, I'm fucking nuts right now, admit my ass. Which sucks. In Cincinnati, you actually have to go to a certain hospital. I believe it's Deaconess or something like that. And they don't actually take you in there. You actually get sent to a different hospital. And I think there's like 3 that they can send you to. Talk about anxiety. It's like holy effing hell. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I really, honestly, do not want to go. You don't understand. I hate hospitals so bad. Just thinking about it is honestly, I feel like fear for some reason. I don't know why. I just do. And I know it's not a rational fear, so I'm not going to feed into that. I'm just going to accept that I'm feeling scared and just kind of go through it, so to say, without totally freaking. 1 second. Wow. So, I know the last psychiatric hospital I was in, again, I'm not going to say which one I was in, because that's, I don't want to cause any trouble. But that was, June of last year, which is weird, it, like, all kind of happens around the same frickin' season. Yeah. So, I think there's some involved with that, I'm not really sure. Or I could just be freaking paranoid right now. But, where was I? Holy shit. Oh, hospitals. Yeah, there's 3 that actually, sorry about that. There's 3 that they actually send me to. The one that I was in last year was a total freaking, not a dive, it was just, like, there was nothing to do except to, like, stay in bed or, like, sit in the freaking, I guess it was the TV room or whatever you want to call it, but like there was like no TV on or nothing. There was just windows, and that's all that you've done. So I am definitely going to. I don't care how. I know there's one hospital that's actually like a drive and a half to get there, but if they have more to offer, that'd be awesome. I am not a person that can just stay in bed all day or stare out the window all day. I actually have to do something. I mean, it drives me completely bonkers when I have nothing to do. I gotta find something to do. Even when I'm not completely bouncing off the walls like I am right now. I will do things throughout the day, just little things. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So, I plan on doing that. I think tomorrow, I can trust myself, I'm really not sure. I know my husband has to work, so, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I really don't know. And I'm getting hot in here, oh my god. Anyways, I think that's about it for right now for this daily journal catch-up. Totally losing my freaking mind, oh my god. This one is actually a lot worse than the one I had before. As I mentioned, I think did I mention that? This is my 2nd cycle in 6 weeks. The, first one was more, it's kind of like, there's like stages to my mania or hyper crap, whatever you want to call it. And like, there's like the hyperactive part where you feel normal and like it's controllable, which is usually where I stay. I don't go past that ever. And then there's this one, which is just I can't think straight, and I think it's like a stress-induced cycle, because I am overwhelmed. I know I keep on saying that. Oh my god. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to get off here and do a journal entry and see how that works out, because I might actually have to go to the hospital tonight. I'm thinking that I might do a quick load and get everything together, pack a bag, and just go. Because I just realized that he's going to be gone all day. I do not trust myself to be alone right now. I am being completely honest with that. I don't. Not even close. Sorry about the music again. I know you might hear it throughout some of the videos or all the videos. It just helps me to focus somewhat, and I don't know. It just keeps me focused. So that's enough for today. That's pretty much how I feel. Good thing was that I did get to vent after therapy in the truck, and that's pretty cool. He usually doesn't do that. He never turns off his stereo, so that was a big one. Besides that, I'm actually trying to control this right now, and I'm not doing too well. So, yeah, I think that's enough for right now. Take a little break, maybe do the other journal thingy or something. So, anyways, if I do go tonight, there will be no videos until I get back. If I leave tomorrow, which I don't see me leaving tomorrow because he's not going to be here, like I said, it would be Friday, which would completely blow because I don't think I can last 2 more days of this. No. I don't think I can last even 6 more hours. That's how it feels right now. So I'm going to get off and try to get shit going. So, have a great night.